Hey everybody, welcome to today's live stream. Welcome to my live stream today. Um, I'm gonna be doing an add-on to yesterday's Lego building live stream. And I'm gonna add on some things with another building too to go with the one from yesterday. And hopefully I do not have any all of a sudden off and on or unstable Wi-Fi or internet connections. If so, I might have to close the live stream today, or if we get any severe weather. Last night we got some later last night, so I had to kind of end my live stream last night a little bit early. But hopefully I don't have to do that again this time. But we'll see. It's kind of cloudy out right now. Looking outside, uh, we can just hope. And hopefully my camera will be like a real good Wi-Fi or real good camera quality. Now let me see if I can aim the camera down so you all can see what I'm building. And hopefully the camera quality looks good and it doesn't have a blurry picture this time. On my end, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes what it looks like to all of you, all members and viewers. Now, adding on to this, to go with this, this is really cool. I was really excited about that. And with the candles. Now, let's see if this one works. No, it does not. You know what? Let's use this. Normally, I wouldn't want to be doing this. I kind of liked where this was at, but I actually made this a long time ago in an old maple syrup can with fairy lights. And it's really bright. Well, let's see if I can build something with this like hidden around. Maybe if I put it like this. I try to build around it, maybe. Let me see. Question is, I don't know if I'm going to have enough blocks to hide this huge thing. I might have to we'll see how we do. Maybe if I put it like right here, maybe. See if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get some of these together a second. definitely have a feeling I'm definitely gonna run out of these building blocks oh, a lot faster before I even am able to get up to the top. As much as I don't want to have to take things apart down there, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm not sure what I think about the green. Well, yeah, for this lantern. If I had like a brown or something, it'd probably like look a little bit better. But I'm trying to think. If I'm probably going to have to keep this open. Oh, in the front. Oh, so it's kind of like a cave. I was going to go all the way around in a circle to make this stronger, because otherwise these big things are just going to fall out and break. But unfortunately, I don't have. Actually, let me see if this. Oh yeah, good. I can save a little bit anyway with space. Maybe I will have enough blocks if this goes all like I planned it to go. Thing is, like, if I close this all the way, like, then this isn't going to be viewable. So, and as much as I need to go all the way around to make these loose Legos, like, right here, like, so they don't, like, keep falling out, I have another idea up on the top to kind of, like, bond those down into place so they don't jiggle and move around a lot. I can't see center. Oh yeah, I do. I have plenty. I guess I can go a little bit higher. was a little bit high. Yeah, that one's definitely loose. I'm gonna have to just fix that one later. Again, hopefully I have the camera aimed in a certain angle that like all you all are able to see all right. Everything that I'm doing. Let me see if I can get this piece. Might have to do some of this darker green. It'll be all right though. It's not really hurting anything. Let's see how this goes. I guess I can use some pink. Or these are like a pinkish reddish. But like on your side of the screen, it might look more pink. I really was hoping I could use some of these other colors over the pink, but that's going to have to do. And now I'm going to try to clamp these in a little tighter. So these are a little bit stronger. Before I do the next layer. I still have no idea if this is going to, how this is going to turn out. I'm hoping as well as I was thinking, but we'll have to see. I'll do another one of these to strengthen that other and to hold that in place. Would have been better, like I said, if I would have been able to go all the way around with this, but unfortunately, that's not gonna work out too well. Now we can go one more set of red. One more row of red, I mean, or pinkish red. I should have built something a little gap to hide this cord right here, because this cord now is going to be in the way. All right. I'm wondering if I should start building a little bit more with this. And I think I will. really gonna help for me to stand. Again, I should have hidden this cord earlier, but I didn't do that. I didn't make a little gap to hide that cord like I should have, so it's kind of too late now. It's not really hurting anything, but it's just just might look a little bit like strange. It might look a little funny. Let me get some more of these blocks. Keep trying to save as many of these blocks as I can. Because I really am going to need those for later. But unfortunately, I need to get this. I need to get these like tall other pieces clamped down on this wall, or otherwise this wall is going to pull out really easily or just fall in, and because it's so loose and wobbly. And I kind of need to tighten up this wall right there. So put a little bit of green right there, I guess. It's heading. I'm probably going to end up using more of these blocks before I even get to my next part that I was going to do right there. Unfortunately, that's not a bad thing either. It's just I was just planning on reserving as many Lego pieces as possible. With these big bricks, I meant. There. Um. Should I have went in a little further? Well, should I go out a little bit further yet, or should I? You know what? Let me try some of this gray up on the top. Actually, what I might do, let me see if I can find a little. Actually, no, I don't have one. So that's not going to work. I guess we'll just do this. We'll just do the tower. Oh, now we'll start working on this. Make sure that this is secured enough. Let's make sure. One more. Trying to make sure that these are along the same length of each other. Ah, that one's just a little bit short yet. There we go. Let's check to see what this one's like. Oh, good. Same height. All right. One more like that. And again, hopefully these pieces are not too loose. Question is, are they going to stay in place? Is the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Or are they just going to keep falling out? All right. Now we can start with the white. All right. Might need this. There. That ought to do it. I was able to fit this cord behind it. Now, the thing I'm wondering with this is, should I build something like in here, or should I just do, some of these? You know what? Let's try that. Let's go with some of this black. Let's see what I got here. So I can use up some of this clutter up on the table right here. So technically I'm going to need this extra. I'm going to need this extra space later. On the table, I meant. Let's see how this gray looks. I guess it doesn't hurt if some of these don't match again. I've had that happen a few times already, and a lot of my Lego building projects where unfortunately I couldn't keep a stable color, but I don't think that hurts anything. That's just my opinion, though. Let's see here. Try that. It's kind of hard keeping some of these perfectly straight. That's the thing. And off and on, I keep looking outside off and on because I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather out there. I don't know what I think about the blue. Just getting some of these pieces together. Looks like I got all the ones that I need in size that I can see at the moment anyway, that is. So let's get started. Trying to see if everybody can see what I'm doing over here on this side. Not sure. Not sure if you can see or not all that. I tried looking at my side of the screen and I can't tell. Oh yeah, you can. Grab a few pieces of this orange. Probably need this. Now, let's see if I can get this in there. One thing I so am hoping for down the road is to see if I can get my other quality camera to my 4K or highest quality camera to plug into my other device and start trying to use that for my video or for my live streams. Today I have it charging, just in case, but I got to try to figure some things out. Because the kind of camera that I have, that I use for my photography, like all seasons, in the later spring and summer times, that is whenever it's not so flippin' hot outside. Then I use it for that, all kind of stuff. But I don't know if it will work in that way for using for live streams and so forth. Those kind of digital cameras and like other don't really, I mean, they have the capability. They come with a USB cable. They're capable of doing certain things, but sometimes the owners that like buy them think try to make something else, or think that they're going to do something else that they want to try to make out of them, unlike what the companies designed them for. And not all cameras are equal. I know a lot of people try to go around, and there's those rumors out there that like everybody tries to tell like others, oh, you should do this, you can get that camera, you can get this camera, etc., etc. It'll work for all. Not necessarily. I mean, some cameras have better lensing, and and better like video recording and like picture like quality, but it doesn't mean that they all can do the same thing, similar to like standby cameras. And sometimes the thing is like let's take another example, that I can give another good example out of that. One person might be able to run faster when they jog, but like and people will try to run as fast as they can, but there's only a certain like amount of speed that each person can run, and that's like the fastest that like that person can run. And that could be kind of a similar example to cameras. Cameras are only able to do, or each one is only able to do so much in certain things, in whatever all the features that the camera was made to be able to do. The camera's not going to be able to do more than what it was designed or made to be able to do. And is the best that camera can do. So if there's certain things that someone that somebody's looking for, or in video cameras or to your needs, you got to make sure when you're out looking for a camera or a video camera or so forth to look for all the different features the company is or and the manufacturer is saying that that device or that camera can do and all the features it has. 'Cause it's not going to be able to do anything like more than that. And the other thing to consider too is if you buy a camera and then you try to like force the camera to do something else or that it wasn't meant or designed to be able to do and that it can't handle, you're more likely going to run into some other issues. Like you might overheat the camera, you might overheat the USB cable off and on, or you'll have overheating issues with your cord and your camera. And you actually could fry your camera, surprisingly. Some people don't know that, but that actually can sometimes be why some people that talk about their cameras overheating and all that like real easily, or that can sometimes be an indicator right there that like that the owner of the camera is making it is doing something or that the camera was not meant to be able to do or to be able to handle. Followed by also it can also like take away the life of the camera instead of the camera like let's say that one camera is supposed to last a certain amount of so and so years, or it can actually age your camera faster if people are treating it or not using the camera or exactly the way that the camera was designed or and what the camera was able to handle from the very start. It has to, how long a camera lasts. Even the highest quality camera out there on the market, or to how long or it's going to meet to its lifespan, or it has to do with how well the owner like treats their camera and how they use it. let's see how this green looks. I don't know how this celery green is gonna look with the what do we call it? Oh, the orange. Excuse me. I don't know how it's gonna look with the amber orange. really like how this really light neon green looks on here, and how it blends in with the orange below. And these actually too are also some of the new. Some of the new Lego pieces that I just got the other day. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to stand and do this. Although that's still a good thing. It's technically like doing a lot of sitting technically isn't really a good thing for our bodies at all. Excessive sitting actually, shockingly, can actually lead to chronic inflammation in the body actually. And a lot of people don't notice or don't realize that, but it can. And it's the thing sometimes with us as humans, we sit way too much sometimes. And we sit like so much. And we got to remind our bodies sometimes that every once in a while you got to get up and move. Oh, and move around. Get up and walk. Oh, off like every so often. Another thing sometimes as humans that we do that isn't very good for us either is after like you do a workout or a big run, what some people will do, because they're so tired, is they'll just flop down and sit in a chair like really fast after a huge run or something. Then they'll quickly sit down, kaplop. And actually, shockingly, that actually is so bad for the heart and all that. To do that, and technically, you're not supposed to do that. After you do a huge workout or a huge workout, I meant in a long run or whatever, you're supposed to kind of for a while, even if you got to go lippity lippity like real slowly, is walk it off. Or what you do not want to do is you do not want to just like flop down right away. Yet people do it all the time. It's not good for the heart at all, and or the rest of the body either. It might, even although it might feel like it, like it's easing and all that. It's it's not good for the body at all, or the heart, or anything else. Saying always stand when you're working with Legos. I thought I could try to reach over and push one of these in, and it went flying and over on the table. So with this part, unfortunately, but again, like I said, standing is a lot better for the body. Like if you're kind of moving around a little bit. I know the other night in my best friend the Brick Gruyer's live stream, I was joking off and on about him bouncing up and down as he was standing in his live stream, like working with Legos. And once in a while, he was dancing up and down or bouncing around. And I joked around when he was standing, why don't you stand still? Well, it was a good thing that he was bouncing around a little bit. Like standing is a lot better for you, but also it was good for him because he was moving his body around a lot, off and on quite a bit, and that keeps the circulation in your feet, your legs, and the rest of your body in shape. So at the same time, like sometimes it's not good to do like stand in the same position still for too long either. But at the same time, if you're going to, as long as you're moving around a lot, every few minutes and all that, then it's a good thing. In the way that he was kind of bouncing around a little bit and dancing around while standing, it was a good thing. And it's also less likely too that your legs or your feet are going to fall asleep. Like if you do that, because you're not cutting off the circulation, standing in the same position still for so long. If you're kind of moving or doing whatever you have to kind of keep your body moving a little bit around. Wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to get to that. I didn't think I was going to be able to get that well as I did. Well, let's try this side. Let's try going to this side now. Let's see what I got over here now. Again, I can't tell if you all can see over on this side too, what I'm building or not. I'm doing the same thing as I did over here, but on this side, but I can't see for sure if you all can see me building on this side or not. I could try moving the camera, but I don't know if that's going to help. I'll try to do this. Try to do this as fast as I can, and then see if I can find a way to try to turn the camera anyway. If I can, but really need to stop and take a break in a second, like have some of my caffeine in my tea actually. A second. I might stand up a second and have a little bit of my tea. I don't know how many of you like tea. I'm a big fan of my Pure Leaf tea by Pure Leaf brand. It used to be that that tea, the company will put 69 milligrams in each little bottle of that tea. But now they all of a sudden I notice like lowered the amount, which is good. But this is what it looks like. It's my favorite brand. I like to shake it up, and usually I'll drink 2 of these to get the amount that my body needs. Some people's bodies can hold more caffeine than others, and some people should not have caffeine at all. All right, let me see here. Caffeine content 47 milligrams, 16.9 fluid ounces. That's not as bad as 69 milligrams of caffeine per bottle, even although, in my opinion, that's not that much in one bottle, but until you add it up per bottle. But it's probably good. The company must have changed it because because they were finding out how bad too much caffeine is for people. just drank down that bottle. I'm gonna have my second one, my second Pure Leaf tea bottle now. I usually drink two, usually every morning after my first meal, but my body likes to have a little bit of caffeine sometimes. There. And it tasted so good. I cannot tell if you're. No, it doesn't look like you're able to see. Let me see if I can move my camera down here a sec. Maybe you could see then. Let's see here. Yeah, there. You should be able to see it now. Unfortunately, that's the best I can do with my camera. Is tilt the door down of my camera and then try to. Shit, I cannot tell. Oh yeah, you're able to see. All right, it's the best I can do. Really like how this blue is turning out. All right, time for me to start this lighter blue color now. I really like this lighter blue also. Trying to figure out with this blue now. Should I do the pink, the purple now, or should I do the camouflage? I think I'm gonna do the camouflage now. I think I'm gonna do the camouflage green. Let's try this. We had I just noticed this morning. I heard some leaf blowing going on outside already. Oh, we have some of my neighbors I noticed must have cabin fever. A couple of them anyway. They must have some severe cabin fever. Because a couple of them, like technically, like spring season isn't until May, and there's like two neighbors out there, two strange neighbors that were out there with their smelly gas lead blowers, lead blowing their whole entire front and back lawns already. And it was actually it kind of blew my mind. It was like as I was standing there looking, and I was like, huh? And I was like, and it's like even all the years I remember from growing up, I've never seen any neighbors in my neighborhoods ever anywhere before May season out there with their smelly leaf blowers blowing their whole entire front and back lawns, and I was like that's not normal. Oh, and I was like, huh. My neighbors, a couple of newer neighbors in my neighborhood nowadays. I was like, two of my neighbors must have some severe, like, oh, some serious severe, like, cabin fever. And it's like, can't you just put away your act like normal neighbors? In the fall, later fall, at the end of fall, you put away your smelly leaf blowers and your annoying like outdoor equipment, and you put it away, and you don't get it back out until at least next May season, considered spring season. But yet, to see that we had a couple of like two strange neighbors in my neighborhood, this out there doing their whole front and back lawns with their smelly gas leaf blowers and all that, and stinking up all the neighborhoods again with gas, fumes, and also all the other neighbors that are acting normal that don't care to like sit there and listen to other people's smelly leaf blowers or smell that even. And I don't know, it was just weird. And very little do they even think about it. I'm like, winter, it might still snow and all that, and it's just gonna mess up your whole front and back lawns again, but you're kind of wasting your time. But I don't know. I don't know. That's fine with me. Those two neighbors can just act weird then. It could be that, or those two neighbors. Maybe they. I don't know. Maybe they want like other neighbors to get confused and think that they're odd and strange. They already got me thinking that they're very strange. All right. Trying to see if I have some blocks, enough square ones to do what I was thinking about doing. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I was almost thinking I could make a little porch right here. Oh man, no. Luckily, it was only a few pieces, but still. Wow. Stay. All right. Well, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here now. Guess what I could do? I'm just trying to think. It's hard for me to count every single slot. Maybe I should try with some black in here. Let's just fall out, why don't we? Oh, these flimsy bricks. I think black will look good with this. I'm just trying to be careful with these flimsy little back like bars. Make a little walkway right there. All right. Stay. Note bar, stay. Oh. Just noticed that, like, I'm gonna have to try to go with these now. This should still look good though. Well, that nice little walkway. That. Make that nice little walkway like that. Let's see. That. Now, trying to think of what else we should add. I wonder if I should put like some accessories on here, like where these go like up. I don't know if I will or not. I might just call that good for the time being. Let me see if I have. Just taking a few of these things apart real quick. It'd be nice to clear off my desk just a little bit. I gotta try to figure this. There's a couple things I'm trying to figure out yet on here. Including trying to make sure that like all that things don't keep falling on the floor, or because of the kind of shag carpet I have. Every time that these pieces, that a couple of these chunks sometimes slide off the table or off my desk, they can go down. They can seep down into the shag carpet if I don't see it. Usually I notice. I'm pretty good at like seeing if pieces fly or fall off or roll like that one just did. But every once in a while, when I'm so focused on what I'm building and what I'm doing, I don't see that. And those are the moments that you don't want that happening. Trying to come up with some other ideas while I'm taking a few pieces apart a sec that I could do for my. If any of you have an idea, any extra ideas, some things that you would like to see me like build or make, please let me know. Or any other ideas that I could add to these. I also got to try to figure out with some of these wings uh, what I could do with these. I'm gonna leave these out because we could still do some things with those. These pieces I'm not going to need. Put those right there. So I'm not sure with those. I'll save these blocks right here because I could still use those in a little bit. Should probably see how many I have before I start anything with these. Oh, good. I got plenty of these. Put those over here. I'm more just trying to just get some things out of the way. Take a few Legos apart over there, get some things out of the way. Make it easier for me to be able to have some extra room on the counter over there. To be able to work with. All right. Once I get this cleared off, I'm sorry about this. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I hope I'm not being boring or making things like all boring. And I know you're probably all getting excited to see what I'm planning to do next. And I'm trying to go as quick as I can with this. Just bear with me. Wow, I have so many pieces of these. I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna be doing with all these pieces. Weatherman said today talked about these severe gusty winds today heading our way here in Michigan again, and all these storms and other today. But again, like usual, nowadays these young weathermen, these new young Michigan weathermen, must be so bored out of their minds all the time that they're never. Nothing that they say usually ever happens. Nor do they seem to even know anymore nowadays, like what storms even are. But not just that, but also when we finally here in Michigan finally do get anything, a few rumbles, like one or two dim little flashes, and a couple like one or two rumbles of thunder, and then boom, the sun comes back out and the rain stops and all done and back to cloudy the rest of the day and all that. That's not considered storms. That's not even anything close to any of the severe weather or all that like I've seen. Oh, my cousins and I, all the years we remember from growing up, and all the other severe, massive weather and storms, and you name it. Those aren't even considered storms. They just might be like a few. There's sometimes we get things like heat lightning, maybe, or just a quick little tiny like thunder shower. Those are not storms, even not even close. Now, let me turn this. Let me see if I can lift this a little bit. Kind of get this out of the way so I can. Of course, I got to bump this in the process. And now, let me see what I can do over here now with this piece. I think I'm going to start with some pink. I don't know what is up with all these stupid, I keep getting these over and over and over again, these stupid ads or stupid pop-ups on my left hand corner of my screen. It's like these other, I don't know how to explain it. And I haven't been able to figure out how to get rid of those. All right. Now let's go on to trying to build this. See how we do on this. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find another this candle. This is actually a 3D candle. I tried to grab this a little bit shorter. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this farther in. Maybe this one a little bit further into the cave. I'm gonna have to go see later if I can dig for batteries. When I'm doing that, I might have to, unfortunately, just yeah, this might be a problem. No, I meant that might be a problem right there. I meant. Hopefully, when I take this candle out to replace the batteries, because this actually I can power through a remote. I know where the remote control is to this one. So that should work just fine. See if I can get this to thing is these Legos are so thin with the height that I'm building at. I don't know if I'm gonna if these are gonna fall in or stay in place or not. Because you push into this, you bump into these side walls. These are all gonna go in, are gonna bend and cave in probably. Some of these Legos again are the older ones. They're loose. Oh, yeah, that one. I should have done some of these like a long time ago, using LED candles and and fairy lights and so forth. But before I didn't have a lot available. Let's see here. I have a little red. I might be able, actually, no, I don't think I have enough red to be able to do the whole entire. I might be able to do a little yellow. Let me see. Let's just try it. If I run a little short, I can just mix these up again. It doesn't matter if the color is not a consistent pattern or color. It might look a little funny, but It's not really hurting anything. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you got to make some adjustments all of a sudden. Oh, when you're doing like Lego building. All right, I guess I could start doing some of the purple in here. I should just save some of these tight Legos though. That like all. So I'm gonna need these all like newer pieces to clamp everything down tighter and make everything a little bit stronger. So I might save those pieces. I guess we can go into the purple a sec. Why not? Just see as you get these longer, you see how they're getting weaker. The longer you go with these, they're not. I gotta find a way to make this a little bit more stable. I guess I don't have to hide this whole entire like LED candle either. As long as it doesn't look funny, like or like real weird, like a little bit of the candle being exposed, the way that it looks now. I kind of think that it does. I think that the whole candle should be like covered. Well, on the sides anyway. Let me start with some of this bracing. So glad I have these pieces right here. Now, what am I going to do with that's going to be challenging. I just noticed that I just ran into a situation. I'm trying to think, like if I go like this, maybe you know what, this might work. Let's try this. I Got to do something about it. Oh, man. All right, this is getting harder than I thought. I didn't think I was going to have to use these little blocks again, or these big blocks, but unfortunately I do. This is exactly why I was saying that I should try to save these little blocks. Great. Just ran into another situation, just what I need. I didn't make this big enough, so I gotta take this apart now and make another adjustment that I didn't want to have to do, but hopefully I don't run into some fitting problems up on top now. And I do, of course. You know what? This isn't a big problem. I know I made it sound a little bigger than what it actually was, but we'll see how we do with this. I actually really like how I'm using these clear pieces like this. I'll just have to adjust that later. So I can't tell. Good. This will probably like do. Now, there's another part that like I gotta try to do with this. I still gotta try to strengthen it. Another cool part is yet to come. These yellow stay. These yellow parts right here. These yellow parts, the candle, I'm hoping the flicker will glow out of these clear also. Let me see if I can turn this so you can see. Oh yeah, there we go. So now you can see a little bit more. Let's do one more row. Let's do one more row with this white. Another neon yellow. Let's go higher. Let's go a little bit higher up. As much as I wanted to save these big bricks, I think I'm gonna use a little bit more of these. All right, now let's see. I guess for a short thing, we can go back to using some of these little purple pieces now, because I got that a little bit I got that a little bit stronger. Like strengthened by these bigger bricks. So now I can probably go back to using these small pieces. I don't have a ton of these left, but I think enough that I can build this just a tiny bit higher. Also gonna check this bin. So I don't have very many more square pieces for this. I don't have that many more square pieces to work with for that. I might be able to just do something with a cool designing. See if we have enough to finish this last row right here of this purple color anyway. Doesn't look like it. Fortunately, I did not. I'll have to use some of this light pink. Now, let's try some of the white. Actually, no, some of the blue. I thought I was going to have to use some of those green pieces up here, but so far I haven't had to use those after all. So we'll try. So we'll try this. So forward. I'm looking so forward to getting. Looking forward to turning this around. Turning this around right here. And then showing it's the other thing I just thought about. Hopefully I'll build when I make this taller, hopefully I'll be able to reach in there and be able to take that candle out. All right. That LED candle out of the cave and just lift it straight up. Well, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it out. Or for when I need to change the batteries in there, or I meant put new batteries in there. Later. Thinking more about it, unfortunately, you might not actually see me like, oh, turn all these candles on until my next live stream. If I end up, depending on the weather too, if I end up doing another live stream or a second live stream today or not. Otherwise, otherwise it might be tomorrow or later this evening in my next live stream. If I end up doing another live stream tonight, that I'll turn all these on. Because it'll be better like for me to turn all that on when it's dark. And to me, it just makes more sense. Let's see here. No idea how this is going to look to everybody, or how it actually might even be looking now on your side of the screen. Hoping it looks as cool as it does on my side. Let's see here. Tell me how that looks. Should I make like a little pattern like right there now? Maybe I'll add a little bit more. You know what? Let me try making a little bit like of white right there. Might as well. I'll see if I can turn this around in a second so everybody can see. And I just noticed we had a flying Lego a minute ago. That always does wonders. And things coming out and falling out on me. Let's see here. Uh, I guess I could do one more roll of white. All right. Think you can go? You think you can fit in there, Lego? All right. That's how this looks. Now we'll see. I wonder if I should add some of these barrings. I guess I could. I guess I could make like a few of these barrings, like I was saying. It would take me a second to put these together. But that actually could look all very nice to go with this. I'm so glad I saved these pieces when I did. Let's see here. One more gray. And I could do a little bit of like red color in here. In there, I meant. I'm just putting some of these together. A second. Just bear with me. Oh. Just bear with me a second while I put this together. These pieces sure take a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I'll have to put together. Now, I might have to do one that's white too. And again, the pattern or the color pattern of these might not match. again. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I don't know what I think about this yet. But I'll see what you all think. Oh man, um, I do have a lot more lanterns too that I could use. Uh, Running short on like all Legos and pieces right now, though. All the further that I'm going on this, so I'm, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much further I'm going to be able to go. Other than, I have plenty of pieces of these bars, that I can still use right now, though. Anyway, let's try this. Let's see if I can make. I think I'm actually going to space this out this time. Before I use large spaces in between, this time I think I'm going to go every certain amount of feet from each other, and I'm going to try to make this look straight. And we'll go all the way around. Actually, I said every 2 feet. Actually, maybe not feet, but like inches. Now, if I was to go, I could go higher, but like, I don't know how that would look. Let me put a couple of these a few more of these together a sec, and then we can go from there. If I start getting comments below or like suggestions to edit that or do something else with that, I'm willing to do so. But until that time, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this idea that I have. Kind of like the way things are looking on there already. But like, it never hurts to do add-ons as you go. All of a sudden on there. And it doesn't hurt to to do adjustments, to make adjustments or like I said, add-ons to your previous Lego buildings. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I've started to notice that the more I've been starting to get into and doing a lot of like Lego building, I'm starting to notice though that a lot of times later, I think it looks one way when I first get done or I feel first in building certain with Lego buildings, and then later I'm noticing, I'm thinking about something like with a cooler idea, and then I'm looking back and I'm thinking, why didn't I do it like that before? I should have done it that way. I should have done it this way. I should have done it that way. And then I'm like, I can always add some edits or add on to what I already made existing. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And this sure is hurting my fingers and my thumbs, putting these little pieces together bit by bit by bit, and twisting and turning these on to make these little bars. So one thing, if you're a beginner, or one thing for people to consider if you're thinking about doing like getting into Lego building, you're going to have to be prepared and to withstand and know that you're going to be able to handle uh sore fingers and sore hands and little nicks in the skin and scrapes and all that as you're taking and pushing Legos down. And it's not going to be extremely painful and all that, but it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be a comfortable sensation at moments. Or you will get little scrapes around your fingernails or around your nail bed, and your skin will get little tiny nicks, and they will get chapped eventually, and your fingers will feel sore. And it's something to be thinking about or keeping in mind. uh I don't know, maybe some people don't get that and they're lucky, but a lot of the times though, uh you will experience that sooner or later, especially after you do enough of the enough long Lego building, especially twisting and turning and doing what I'm doing right now, putting these little tiny pieces together, having your fingers all constantly in a certain position and twisting and turning. The other thing is some Legos too, pieces have sharp plastic edgings that are constantly scraping at you. Now working with Legos when I was way back when I was a kid and all that, and from growing up, I don't remember having any issues with that. But it seems when you get older, it's kind of a different story, especially if you're doing what my best friend the Brick Guru and I do, or in long Lego buildings, or building with Legos for long periods of time, and so forth, like this one, or two for an example. When you get more into the extreme and advanced or stages of Lego building, or that's exactly more likely what you're going to be feeling and getting is nicks in the skin, chapped skin, scraped up skin a little bit, around your nail bed, and sore fingers and all that other. But like I said, it's not going to be that painful usually. It's the most though that you'll feel is just sore a little bit, and you'll know that you worked around Legos a lot. Now I'm gonna like I said with these, I'm going to do a little bit far apart from each other. I might actually switch this up in a little bit. Uh, all right, and I just broke this off. I'm trying to see if I got this thing with the castle on there. You know what? I think I'm going to do a little bit more of this. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of this blocks on here to go with the other. I just hope it'll stay in place. I'm trying to make sure that all these look like straight and not crooked in the processing. You want these to look as straight as you can. I personally don't see anything wrong with it, but like, if any of you do, let me know. Oh, that doesn't look right. This is a little bit crooked. That one looks like a crooked sixpence. Now let's see. Let's see how this looks. Now, let's get some of these Lego pieces out of the way right here. Let's see if I can add like one more candle now to this. Let's see what we got. Lego wise, let's see what we got, like all Lego pieces left. A sec. I might be able to do one more. I'm not saying for sure, but I'm hoping. Let me put these away a sec. Back into the tubby. Let's see here. All right, and it helps. The like pieces falling off. That's always nice too. All right. See, I need to get another Lego board. I just used up the really good, like, wide one. I'm still going to have to get a battery for this LED candle. And I don't even know if this is going to fit or not. We'll have to see. Let's see also. Let's also see like what I have here to be able to work with. Yeah. I don't know. I might have to take some of those apart. We'll have to see here. I might have to take some of these ones apart, though. I think I'm gonna have enough of these, especially to go as high as I would like to. And if I could do it, if I could put this together without stuff falling off, that would be amazing. Yeah, now I'm short on these lengthy ones that I need. However, let's try this. Let's try the celery green now. See what we got. Shit, I probably won't even need that. Let's see if I can. All right. I'm gonna try this. All right, this is gonna get tricky too. Just bear with me again. Sorry about this. Just bear with me again. I gotta try to figure this out. So now I'm back into that zone where alrighty, let's see. If I do oh my goodness. I guess we'll just try this. Hope that this works. And hope that I get enough, that I have enough of these pieces to be able to fill in too. All right, I'm gonna have to think of something for this. I guess I'm gonna have to start doing something like with the caving. This one's probably gonna have to just look like a cave, I guess. So I can figure out what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna have to just do this. I don't have very many pieces of these left to be able to use. Well, so unfortunately, I have no idea how this is going to go. Still glad I have these pieces, though. A bunch of those left that came with my newer Lego set, though. Wow, these pieces are really getting used up fast. I might not be able to go the height that I'm looking to go. Trying to make sure that everybody can see like clearly what I'm doing, and with a nice clear video quality. I can't tell on your end if it's blurry or not. I like to hope, that it comes through clearly each time. But like I said, I'm trying as soon as I can to try to fix that or keep an eye on that sometimes, but it's kind of hard to know on my end, because on my end it previews all coming through clearly, but lately, my best friend the Brit Guru has been telling me off and on though that it's been coming through kind of blurry, and I don't know if it's the whole entire time, which I hope not, but or if it's just like off and on like a little bit, like here and there. Let's go with some red. The tomato red. Trying to think if I can get this. I think that kind of looks like a cave. Now, let's see here if do this one more time. See if I can do this wall one more time without the caving in on me. Oh my goodness, looks like I'm running out of this green now. Now I'm gonna have to mix up the color pattern a little bit. But I like it that I have plenty of these pieces still left to be able to use. And I'll do the brown. Let's see. Put a couple of these together. And then I can, I guess I'll do this blue. Take the poop color brown. Use those first, I guess. All right. Guess I'm going to have no choice but to use these big building blocks in a second. I wanted to save those for the end to make everything tighter in place, but looks like I'm going to have to use the rest of these like a little earlier than planned. See, I don't want to have to do that. It looks like I'm going to have to. The thing is, if I don't, all this is going to cave in on this too, so I guess I could just do this. Now the thing is, with the amount of pieces that lack of pieces I have, how am I supposed to finish this all the way up to the top? Oh, these stupid pop-up things on here. just trying to think about this. So I'm trying to visualize. Oh, this might work perfectly. You know what? I'm glad I decided to try that and use these small blocks that I still have. I didn't know if these would fit or not, but it looks like they definitely do. So I'll use them. Let's try this. Guess I could do some dark color in here. Dark colored black. I'll have to use this poop color brown again. A color. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. If I can find the color piece. Try this again. Oh, oh no. You're gonna be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Just ran into an issue. I guess I'm just gonna have to do this. So glad I have these little pieces right here. Now, this is just gonna look funny. It's not gonna look right. I'm trying to get creative now. This is not gonna look right. Really, I do not have enough pieces. This is gonna look funny. It's gonna look out of place. It's gonna look weird. Let's try this and see how this looks. The thing is, I don't know how to cover this completely. I ran into a situation a little bit ago that I'm not going to be able to cover that like all the way till it gets to the flame, or as well as I thought I was going to. So I'm almost down to like my last Lego pieces that I can work with. So I got to try to get creative with this. All right, I just need one more piece with this. Try with the yellow. See how that goes. Looks pretty good. Let's see what I have left. Lego piece wise, I could try using a little bit of the black up here, and I'll put that in the front. Oh yeah. Don't you dare fall in me, or don't you dare fall in Legos. Let's see here. Put that like that. Let's see here. Put that like that. All right. Because now we can see how this looks. Now I don't know where I'm going to put all this. I can get some of this stuff out of the way. Put some of this stuff away too. Now I can try to see what I can do with those pieces. Oh my goodness, this stay. Here's what this looks like. I guess I could put this in here. Make that look extra spooky. Now that that's done, Let's see if I can. Oh, let's see if I can turn some of these candles on. Also, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can add a couple of like something like that maybe up here. All right. I think I have. I think I have everything. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can put this over on the side. I'm trying to see if I can put little tiny. Let's see here. I don't know if this will work or not. Let me see if I can. Oh man. Thing is, I don't have a lot of. Hold on, real quick, everybody. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. All right, everybody, back. Sorry about that. I had to use the restroom. Sorry about that. Anyway, let me try to do this last little tiny. See if I can make this little workbench real quick. I'm just quickly putting this together. Let's see here. If I can add a little bit of white right here to what I'm doing. All right. Now, let's see if I can. I don't know how well this will work, or if everybody's going to be able to see all these different. Let me try seeing if I can put on the candles anyway, or that I have access to that do have batteries in them, and that I think do work. Let me see if I can try turning the lights off real quick. After I fix this thing. Come on, piece. Don't fall out. Stop falling out, Legos. You stubborn, flimsy Legos. All right, now let me see if I can. I gotta turn on my app. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the quality of the screen though. Because to do that, I'm gonna have to turn all the lights out. Just bear with me. It might, everything might go dark and blurry. I have no idea like what it's going to do as soon as I turn on all the lighting or turn off all my other all lighting. Come on. I don't know why my stupid. I'll do it through my phone then. Sometimes my app that controls that has all the tons of different toggle switches that turn off all the different lightings in my bedroom all like to be like finicky for some reason or doesn't seem to work. All right. Can't see in the live stream all right now. If anything. Here we go. Let's. Fortunately, this is the best I'm able to do right now. It's all my. I wasn't thinking about how all my other lighting. I don't even know if you can see the candles over here, going. Unfortunately, I can't easily just turn these off over here. Trying to think of what I'm going to do. just do not seem to. I can't seem to. Well, you can kind of see. You can kind of see over there a little bit, like some of the candles. I'm just having a hard time getting some. That's going to be the best I'm going to be able to get it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the whole entire. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the best I'm going to be able to do. This isn't coming as clear as I thought the LED would or would look, with the fairy lights in there. The candles over here are not like flickering as much, or they're not as bright because the batteries are so dead. This lantern over here does not have all like batteries right now. I thought it did. This right here is dead. Or with a 3D candle that would really dance around and it looks like it's a real candle. And then this other one, and then this other one over here is not. I don't know. It's just what I might have to do is if I do another live stream later tonight, I'll see if I can. At when it gets dark outside, I'll see if I can. It's probably not going to make a big difference because all these other background lights and colored lights in the background in here too, called my later night evening lights. Uh, that mock the evening sunset and all that like effect are going to all turn on. I can't really eliminate all that and turn them off manually, like one at a time, the way I have everything designed in my bedroom. So I still don't think that it'll make that much of a difference. It might after dark, but again, I don't think things are going to come through clearly. I don't think any of these other candles are going to come through any more clear. And then if I got all of them working, it's just not going to look exactly the same as it is as cool as it does in person, unfortunately. And with the kind of quality camera that I'm using right now, it's just nothing that I try is going to like work as well as I was hoping and thought it would. And I apologize. Maybe I can make a maybe I can use my 4K high quality photography camera that I use later in the spring and summer seasons when I do my photography and nature and pictures and videos uh in the spring and summer seasons. Maybe I can use that and take some pictures and then send it to everybody on Discord on my Discord channel, and then maybe I don't know. I'll try to think of something. Let me see though if I can turn like zoom this around so everybody can see better. It's just not gonna. Fortunately, it's just not gonna look right, and I can't do anything. I can't do anything about those in the background over there either. I got everything designed with the turn on and off at proper times through all the toggle switches or on the on my laptop and my iPad and all my other devices. And if I start in the way I installed everything in my bedroom long time ago, I just got everything designed to work in a certain way, and it's going to be one long process if I disconnect things and I start, like editing, the way things work. And I really don't have the extra time to be able to do all that. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to make the best of what we got. What I can do is I can try to like see, maybe I can zoom the camera. I'll put this down here a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, it's getting there. Looks like it. Well, that's about the best I'm able to do, everybody. Unfortunately. But anyway, I'm gonna turn my app back on. I'm gonna turn these color lights off a sec, and the evening sunset because that's not supposed to be there yet. I'm gonna turn my my daytime or daylight lights back on. Come on, you stupid. All right, this really gets to me sometimes. There. All right, I got that back on. Um, Let me know down below what you thought about this this Lego Live building live stream today. Though that I did uh that I took all this time to build and do. But also let me know what you thought about the lighting. Let me know if there was anything else you might like to see for future. Let me know feedback. If you have any feedback for me, let me know. Uh, Let me know what you liked. And feel free to share this live stream with other people that you know. I'm always down for getting more members too, to watch my live streams, but also more members for my Discord channel, like server channel as well. Um, I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and uh, please comment below if you liked this live stream and what you saw. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments, please, and make sure to give the thumbs up and like. And feel free to check out some of my other saved live stream videos that I've done so far, and also my videos. Uh, and make sure, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. Click on that bright shiny bell. Set your notifications to all, so you get alerted whenever I make new videos and post stuff on my channel, and whenever I go live. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful evening. Bye.